Some companies are born in basements, some in garages. FBG's story begins in a broom closet, metaphorically anyway. How a job selling dust mop rental services in Omaha, Nebraska turned into a national multi-million-dollar janitorial and facility maintenance company employing thousands. Here are some of the highlights in the story of that company as we celebrate FBG Service Corporation's 50 years in business. Every great opportunity begins on the ground floor. In this case, quite literally. After returning to Omaha from active duty in the U.S. Navy, Wayne Simmons landed a job selling dust mop services for Dust Techs, a franchise company that two Coloradoans had recently opened in Omaha. Now, Wayne was their first, and at the time only, employee. Opportunity came knocking immediately when one of their customers, a janitorial business named Floor Bright Maintenance Company, approached them with a sale offer. The acquisition was completed on September 13, 1960, when Floor Bright, Inc. became a corporation. In 1968, Wayne Simmons became the sole proprietor of Floor Bright. With control of the company now 100% in his hands, Wayne promptly took steps to change that. His first order of business was to offer his key employees shares in the company. Reflecting on the decision years later, Wayne Simmons said, "Ownership is an important motivator. When you own a company, you have a vested interest in its success." In hindsight, it was more than just a good business decision. The move would define the growth and culture of the company. Seeing growth opportunities beyond Omaha, Wayne sent a trusted Omaha manager to Lincoln, Nebraska to expand the business. On January 1, 1969, Floor Bright's first branch office outside of Omaha started operation. Shortly thereafter, the company purchased local competitor Hansco, making Floor Bright one of the largest janitorial companies in Lincoln virtually overnight. Not coincidentally, the company's annual revenue surpassed $1 million that year. In 1972, another expansion opportunity presented itself, this time outside Nebraska, when one of the company's long-term managers had moved back to Colorado Springs. And not wanting to lose good talent, Wayne suggested he start a Colorado branch there. And just like that, Floor Bright had 3 offices. In only a few years, the company would expand even farther, opening branch offices in Denver and Pueblo, Colorado. In May of 1981, the company announced it had acquired the former Charlie Graham Buick building near Omaha's downtown. Originally built in 1919, the 60,000 square foot building was dubbed the Service Center by its previous owner, a fitting name for FBG's headquarters. The purchase marked the first major investment in redeveloping the city's mid-downtown area in years. With the new headquarters came a new identity. After 4 successful years providing security services, the decision was made to change the company's name to FBG, an acronym for Floor Bright Guardsmen. On May 10, 1982, FBG Service Corporation became the official name of the company. The little company from Omaha received national acclaim in 1984 when Wayne Simmons was elected president of Building Service Contractors Association International, or BSCAI, the industry association for building service contractors. "The biggest thrill I get out of this business is watching the people that make it grow," Wayne stated in his acceptance speech. "The future will be bright if we continue to be willing to change and to learn from one another." Prophetic words. FBG welcomed new owners in the spring of 1994, 394 of them. Employee stock ownership certificates were distributed to the first of what would become many shareholders, officially making FBG an employee-owned company. At this celebration, Wayne stressed the importance of thinking as owners, finding ways to increase efficiency, productivity, and customer satisfaction, and taking pride in a job well done. A unique partnership with competitor Varsity Contractors vaulted FBG to the national stage. The partnership, called Network Services Company, or NSC, was formed in January 1995 to manage prime contracting responsibilities for U.S. West Communications, now Quest. This would grow to eventually encompass more than 2,800 facilities in a 14-state region. It was also the beginning of what would become a major focus for the company, managed services. A milestone was reached in 1996 when the company surpassed 1,200 employees and $30 million in annual revenues. That same year, FBG was recognized as one of the top 100 small businesses in America, published by Inc. magazine. The company also made the Omaha Chamber of Commerce list of 10 fastest-growing businesses in Omaha for the 3rd straight year. To help manage its thousands of facilities more effectively, FBG began development of a quality management system via ISO certification in 1997. It took months of procedure and document preparation. A training curriculum was also developed to support employee development, which would later become FBG University. After lengthy and somewhat painful third-party audits in all of the company's corporate and district offices, FBG received official ISO 9002 certification in October of 1998. In his company announcement, Wayne exclaimed proudly, "We are the very first in our industry to obtain ISO registration for a whole organization, not just a department or division." In October 1999, Terry Goetap became the new president of FBG, succeeding Wayne Simmons, who was kicked upstairs to become chairman of the board. Coming just weeks before the new millennium, the timing of the move would turn out to be appropriately symbolic as a new chapter opened for FBG. "In my 22 years here, I've always had a strong belief in people and serving others," Goetap said. "The one thing we can count on moving forward is that our company will continue to transform as we bring new innovations to meet the changing needs of those we serve. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and I look forward to an amazing journey together." When first introduced to Johnson DeVersey's Healthy High Performance Cleaning Program at the BSCAI trade show in 2004, FBG immediately recognized the program's potential. Now mandatory in many municipal buildings across the country, the demand for green products and processes was just beginning at that time. FBG was not only the first to fully implement the green cleaning program, they actually worked with key players to develop a strategy for corporate implementation nationwide. Terry Goetap said, "We've always worked hard to deliver our services in the most responsible ways possible. That's why green cleaning just made so much sense." 100% employee ownership, a vision Wayne Simmons spent nearly 40 years achieving, finally became reality in September of 2006. Of all his accomplishments, Wayne said, "This was perhaps the sweetest. I learned the importance of working for more than just a salary long ago," Simmons said. "The thing I'm most proud of is being able to share ownership with the people whose hard work built the company." Since then, FBG has been recognized by the National Center for Employee Ownership as one of the largest 100 employee-owned companies in the United States 5 years in a row. In its 50-year history, FBG has employed more than 100,000 people in virtually every state in the union, recorded over $1.2 billion in revenues, and has grown to become one of the largest employee-owned companies in America. The company is known as much more. A software developer whose products are used by some of the industry's largest facility maintenance and security companies, a pioneer in green cleaning, an innovator in customer service practices, a valued business and community partner, a nationally recognized building services leader honored with over 100 major awards for its industry leadership, business achievements, and community involvement. Yet for all its success and accolades, FBG remains much the same as it was in 1960, a small-town company with big ideas, focused on the people and partnerships that have made it what it is today. This anniversary is only possible because of people who have shared a spirit of entrepreneurship, Wayne Simmons reflects. They have each taken a personal leadership role in building our business. To have an equity position means having a vested interest in the quality of the work and the happiness of the customer. That's where success begins.